Hey people, DMN here, and today I am reviewing iCarly Reboot, episode 11. And I gotta say, it was a fair episode. I'll do spoilers free, then spoilers real quick. Okay, so spoilers free real quick. It was an okay episode. They brought up something from the past. Can't really spoil it, or else it's spoilers. Which was pretty cool. It's pretty cool to hear that. Although it's kind of weird, and I'll talk about more in spoilers why it's kind of weird. But so far, pretty good episode. And they also brought up something else that I thought was a little bit too fast, but still pretty good episode nonetheless. That's about all I can say without spoiling it. So now on to spoiler section. Spoilers.
Just remind you to subscribe, hit that bell, like, comment, share this video, Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok down below.
So, spoiler alert. Okay, so this episode, really quickly, is basically, there's two plot lines. The first one is Carly trying to go somewhere, her car breaks down, and she has a fit about it, and she has to call a mechanic. The mechanic says it's going to cost like $1,500, and she said he's trying to rip her off, because mechanics try to do that, by the way. It's true, they really do try to do that in real life, but this was actually one of the good mechanics, it turns out, that wasn't trying to rip her off. Anyways, she calls the mechanic to try to fix her car. He says, like, oh, it's going to cost a crap ton of money, and she's just like, I'll get to know how to fix cars myself, sort of thing. And then she goes on this journey to try to fix her own car. And then at the end, it doesn't get fixed, so she has to call the mechanic again. And he says he'll try his best to fix it. In the end, he can't fix it. Technically, I guess he could have, like, put the frame on a different car. Or, I think that's what you can do, right? You can put an old frame on a different car, replace, like, all the parts for it. And then, like, have it pretty much fixed. But that probably would have cost like hundreds of thousands of dollars, I would assume. But in the end, he could not fix it, at least to his ability. And she gets upset. And the reason why she gets upset is because this car was hers and Sam's car. Sam helped her buy this car. And they had tons of adventures when they were in college. Very interesting little tidbit there. So yeah, this was hers and Sam's car as they were in college, just partying it up. And it's kind of like her last momentum of Sam before Sam moved away and is in a biker gang now, I think. And she's kind of sad that her car's gone, and Seps Spencer at the end makes it into like a seat for her studio. So she gets to keep the car, so it's pretty cute at the end there. But at the same time, it's a little bit weird because she's like, this is like the only momentum I have from Sam, sort of thing. And I get it, like the actress, I should say, she doesn't want to come to iCarly. Hopefully in the future she does, if she ever changes her mind, but I kind of doubt it. It would be cool to see her, though. Would be cool. But I wouldn't get my hopes up. But maybe someday. Maybe someday. Maybe her. Maybe Gibby. Maybe both. Maybe someday. We can only dream. Anyways, I find it kind of weird that's why she's so upset about it. And the reason why is because why isn't she keeping touch with Sam? Is it because she's in a biker gang? Does she not have a cell phone? Did they have a falling out or something? Because it doesn't seem like they did. So it's kind of odd that they're not keeping in touch with each other. And, like, I don't know. I feel like there should have been, like, some random, like, things that kind of hinted, like, hey, they're still in touch. Like, you see, like, a text message between them or something like that. But Sam's still off doing her own thing, but she's still keeping in touch, sort of thing. But I guess they're not keeping in touch, which is weird because they're best friends. But Sam just decides to bail and never contact you again. I don't know. Just kind of lame, I guess. I think they would keep in touch, though. Most people do. Especially nowadays with the internet, cell phones, and all that stuff. But anyways, beside the point. So she's upset because of that, but then at the end she gets her car back anyways, and she also gets a date with the hunky mechanic. Who knows where that will lead to? Will we see him again? Maybe. Who knows? And then we have the second plot, the other plot. Basically, Carly's friend, she's trying to get this job. She gets this job, and her cousin lied to her. Her cousin was not kidnapped. She just wanted to get out of the place because she owed so much money and stuff, and she just wanted to get out. I can see that. I can kind of relate to that sometimes. I've never been in so much debt where I'm just like, I gotta run away. But, like, I've been in a few situations where it's like, I want to run away. Because it would just make me feel better. But, anyways, she lied to her. She was never kidnapped and stuff. I feel like they should have brought this up in a different episode, like a more later episode. But whatever, I guess. So, she lied to her. She lied to everybody else. And at the end, Carly's friend finds out and is angry as heck at her cousin. And her cousin tries to apologize, and at the end they apologize, and it was very quick. It was very a fast-paced episode. So Carly's friend gets her dream job, keeps her dream job, I assume. Then gets mad at her cousin, kind of like breaks it off with her cousin. Then at the end, they get back together as cousins, and I assume there'll be some jokes about this sometimes and all that stuff, but she's still in the show. So she's still a returning character, which is interesting, I guess. But yeah, that's basically the second plot line. Job, cousin, breaks up with cousin, back together with cousin at the end. So the whole episode was pretty much okay. The best part by far had to be like the whole Sam part and like the whole reminiscing about Sam. Even though I find it hard to believe they don't keep in touch with each other. Because it's like so easy nowadays to keep in touch with somebody. But yeah, that's about it, I guess. I hope you liked this. If you did, like, comment, subscribe, and share. Hit that bell notification. That's the best way to keep my channel. Link down below to my Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. And as always, friends, stay sane. Peace.
Just remind you to subscribe, hit that bell, like, comment, and share this video. Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok down below.
Shadow, my baby, I love you so much. You're my baby. And you love to sleep in the bathtub. 'Cause you're a weirdo. Shadow, look. Look over here, buddy. Look over here.